Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Denver. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he stopped on the run back at the 27th. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
He's taken down after reaching the 30. Travis Hunter making that play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Nix from the gun.
At the 30-yard line.
Dumped off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Brought down.
Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
For a Bengals first down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Bengal first down.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This is brought in by Coleman. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. Good 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They give it to him again. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Complete beyond the marker. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Nix now on 1st and 10. Caught by Pat Bryant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. He loses the football. Now the Bengals have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. On 1st down, they'll run. And he has it right in midfield here. It's about a yard short. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
10 at the 49-yard line.
He's got it on the bootleg. Walker hauls it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd down now, they need 7. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Going play action here. Burrow. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Burrow out of the shotgun. That's complete to Coleman out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
The
Broncos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 35.
All set to go now from the 35. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. Rolling back, it's the handoff. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
He was tackled at the
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to the well again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Fights his way through a tackle. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
At the 1-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back for their first points of this game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Bengals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Burrow now on first down. Completed over the middle. Space on the right. He's got room. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle.
14.
And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. First down now, ball at the 33. Trying to throw this from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 26-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
A 7-yard loss.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Third down from the gun. That's completed right side. And a great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Ethan Evans on out of punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. That's over the middle and caught by Coleman. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Right back to Chase. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A pickup of 17 and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow from the gun. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More for Mile High in just a moment. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Now Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
21. Broncos 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Denver set to take the field on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Bengals get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Catch made over the middle. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete out to the right side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
At the 1-yard line.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll try and punch it in. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. Here's another for it. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Trying for it with Burrow. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Working on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On first down, here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 46.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. To the air on third and long. This connects with Higgins. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Bengals first down. A gain of 15. And a Bengal first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Burrow on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and 1 at the Broncos' 21-yard line.
That's quickly out to Chase. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
A gain of 6. That's another Bengals.
First down, Burrow to throw. He brings it in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
That's another Bengals first down. First and goal, Cincinnati.
Again, it's Burrow. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos offense all set to go. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. So it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Running it now out of the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Third down, and they need to get 10.
No gain on the play.
Here he goes, third and long. That's caught for the first. Into the red zone. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
Broncos 14.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Burrow to the air now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Burrow setting up the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
Number 20. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
26-yard line.
Drawing up the design keeper. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. Burrow's going to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Just keeps connecting to Chase. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. There's a give up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
He gets it again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Nix with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in blocking this drive is already into enemy territory. Nix now on 1st and 10. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
number 6.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
A tight end in motion now. Nix to throw again. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He's got it at the 6. And this is down all the way to the 3. Go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Nix holds on to it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bo Nix touchdown! Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Completed to his running back. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the air on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at fourth down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Now, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
So here comes the Bronco offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on first down, Nix. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
It leads to second and 10.
Running back motions right. Second down, here's Nix again. Throw left side, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Now Nix on third down. Hits his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Broncos first down.
On first down, it's Nix. Finds his back complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Throwing again, here's Nix. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the
Nix off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
A gain of 17
Moving quickly,
yards.
trying to get set.
That's another Broncos first down.
They'll throw again, Nix. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Once
and
more,
10.
it's Nix.
And the Bengals
Dropped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
to number 6. A loss of 1.
On third down, here's Nix. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Fielded at the 7. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bengals leading by 7. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Hand off to the back. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on third down. Setting up to pass. Has him on a quick hitter. And he picks up the first down to the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
It's a gain of 11.
Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout.
Bengals, first
And they are
down.
quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
42-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. They draw it up for him. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.